Hello guys, my name is Amit. Today we are going to talk about lead code question, add two numbers. So question is present uh, here. Question is present here. The question number is 2. So the problem is that we are given two linked lists and we have to add the linked list to output a third linked list. The criteria here is that numbers are given in a reverse order, that if the first linked list is 243, so the number will be 342. If it is 564, so the number is 465. And when we add these numbers 342 and 465, it will be 807, but we have to output it as 708. So it's something as 2 added to 5, it is 7. Then we have to add 4 to 6, so if it is 10, so in this case we have to place 0 here. There will be one carry and carry goes here, that is 4 plus 3, 1 is carry, so it's added to 7. So I have written the code. I'll just try to go through the source code and then I will explain that how the code is working. Let me just clear this. Okay, let's clear this again. So the question is here, lead code problem, add two numbers. So the question says that given two non-empty linked lists representing two non-negative integers, digits are stored in reverse order. Each of these nodes contain the single digits, so these are only single digits. So we have to add the number and return as linked list. So this is somehow the explanation. If this 243 we have to add with 564, so it will be 2 plus 5, that is adding first node of linked list. Then it will be adding second node, that is 4 plus 6. So when we add 4 plus 6, we will have 1, so it will be 10. So in case of 10, we will have carry, because you know what, if we add these numbers, these two reverse numbers, we will get 807, and here in middle we have 0 and 1 carry is added on to the left side. So either what we can do is we can add these linked list straightforward, or we can find numbers from these linked list, add them, and then reverse this number and create a linked list, something as 708. So I think the second method would take a bit of time. So we'll go ahead with the first method. So the logic is here. We take two head pointers. We check that if both head pointers or both linked lists are not null, in that if they are null, we'll return null. If any one, that is L1 and L2, is not null, we have to create a new node using its value. Then if addition of the value of linked list 1 and linked list 2 is greater than 10, then we have to create present node as added value divided by 10. So let's suppose the two nodes are 9 plus 9. So in this case we will have added value, that is 18 divided by 10. So this will be the present value of node, and we have to provide a carry, which is mod operation of the added value. So this carry will be added in the next addition. So I'll just discuss the time complexity and space complexity later. Let me just look at the source code. So the linked list structure is given in the question itself. It's something like this. So linked list, this is the default constructor, this is parameterized constructor, this is also parameterized constructor. So I have created a linked list 1, something as 342. Then I have created a linked list something as 456. Then I have called the function with L1 and L2, and then I'm just printing it. So let me go into the function. So what happens is that inside the while loop, I'm just checking, I have to run the while loop until either L1 or L2 is not equal to null or carry is greater than 0. So what happens is, if we add 99 and 99, or if we add 9 plus 9, so we will have one carry out of this operation. So we have to create two nodes. In 9 plus 9 case, L1 and L2 will become 0, but still carry will be greater than 0 because carry is 8. So we have to create one extra node, that's why carry is taken here. Now in this if statement, I am just checking that if either of the linked list node, that is L1 or L2, is null, then present value is equal to carry, that carry is 0 here in this case. If L1 is equal to null, so we have to take L2 plus carry from the previous addition. Same as for L2 is null, we have to take L1 value plus carry. And if both of the linked lists are not null, that is if L1 has a value, L2 has a value, and also we have a carry from previous operation, so present value will be the addition of these three. So now so now the carry is calculated as present value divided by 10. So let's suppose the both nodes have value of 8 and 8. So in that case, carry will be, the present value will be mod operation, that is mod of 10 will be 1 and carry will be 8. So now when linked list is null, that is the first node, we have to create the linked list and store the head pointer. But if current is not null, that is we have already created, so what we have to do is we have to just allocate a node on next and we have to move the current to the last node, and we have to iterate through the linked list 1 and 2 until any of the linked list is not null. So this is very simple logic. Let me just try to run it. So this is dot slash a dot g plus plus add two numbers. Let me, so it says linked list created, and so it says linked lists created L1 and L2. I have to just pass L1 and L2, and then I need to take the values. So if P is not equal to P val, I'm just printing P val, so I'm just passing L1 and L2 here. So okay, there is no print here. I think I have renamed it to something else. This is, and this is where I'm on the same path. So let me do here g plus plus, add two numbers. Let me do okay. So I got 708 here. So here in this case I have added 3 to 4, which is 7, then I have added 4 to 6, which is 10, so 0 is taken, and then I have added 5 to 2 to 5, which comes out to be 7, and carry 1 from previous position, so 708. If I take both the nodes as null, so it will not give any output. So that's the question. And if you find any issues, any problems in this source code, just comment maybe on the LeetCode itself. Thank you. Have a good day.